What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you. I want to thank my sponsor, Steel Supplements. Link and discount code down in the description. You also know I'm a Weeble Preferred Influencer. Best promotion in the pinned comment. All I need you to do takes a couple seconds out of your day. Click the link, go open an account. They're going to give you free stock just for opening an account and making a qualifying deposit. Also, I'm not asking you guys a whole lot, but this video here, pretty important. The video, I don't really think you even need to be into gaming to understand. So I'd appreciate if you went over to whatever social media platform you prefer, share this video, hit that like button, leave a comment to engage with it, because this is the type of video even non-sports gamers need to see. What you're looking at right here is Madden 24. And you don't have to be a gamer to understand that you can't actually see the ball kick meter because the screen is in your way. I don't think we can understate the importance of kicking the ball. Not just because my cousin Jake Moody is a great kicker. Kicked his way into the NFL draft, actually, with his bowl appearance. But because every NFL game we've seen has started with a kick. And the NFL holds a pretty high standard for itself. As a matter of fact, over the weekend, when YouTube had some issues streaming NFL games, look at some of these titles. YouTube TV cannot afford to have another NFL Sunday Ticket hiccup. YouTube fumbles NFL Sunday Ticket streaming. YouTube promises that Sunday Ticket issues are fixed. Now, I don't think I need to tell you. Pretty big proponent of the YouTube platform here. YouTube's been great for me and provided me wealth beyond what I could ever have expected just talking about gaming on a screen. But to sit here and say that the accountability with YouTube is due to an issue with its NFL streaming is based in the fact that the NFL holds itself to a very high standard. So, having said that, I ask myself, when we see this comment from Clint Oldenburg, game designer, Madden NFL, from September 3rd, 2019, September 3rd, 2019, today, November 3rd, 2023. When someone asks, any update on the kick meter bug? Losing games because I can't see the meter. Clint responds, let me know if it's still occurring after today's update, with an eye emoji. Well, Clint, it's been over 4 years, and it's still occurring. So when do we get to have the same level of accountability with YouTube, per se, having an issue streaming games, and really it was a whole platform outage, versus EA Sports allowing a bug to be in its game for 4 years? When does the media perception of YouTube fumbled the NFL exclusivity of Sunday Ticket to EA Sports has made a mockery of NFL gaming? Because there's just as much money, there's just as much pride, there's just as many consumers at stake. Now I'm going to show this to you because I'm sure some people will say, well, maybe they don't know. Maybe EA's unaware this is still an issue. Maybe they don't play their game. Fair point. This is from their forum. I want you to look at the detailed logs that these players, going in to this forum for free, mind you, leave. They are filling out bug reports. They are expressing to EA Sports the problem with their game. Most of them, I will even offer, are doing so in a respectful manner. You have one person here, including high-resolution screenshots from the game, so that there is no mistaking what they're talking about. The bug reports are detailed enough that it has to cite when, how, the console, whether it's replicatable, and what the impacts to the gamer are. You simply cannot say that EA is unaware of this issue unless you want to sit there and project that perhaps EA doesn't play its game, follow its social media, or even pays attention to its own forum. Now, also keep in mind, these images here are not the same as the images I showed you in the beginning, because that was from social media. Tito Madden, longtime supporter of my channel, posted that. But there are 4 pages here of people simply asking to have the game fixed. And that's what I want to focus on. We're not talking about going into the game and adding something. We're not talking about a feature. We're not talking about something another game had. We're not talking about something that we were promised. This is a functionality issue. This is a game that does not allow you to kick or punt at times a football, which is a key component of the game. As I said, every NFL game you've seen start has been with a kick. When you look at someone taking all their time to fill this out, look at this report right here. This report with images is done so that they can have a better experience, so that they can play the game the way it's intended to be played. The fact that EA has came out twice this year and projected that they fix this, when we can all see that they haven't, is astonishing. Now, if you had maybe a feature within the game that was broken, I think to a degree, we could all understand, maybe it does take time to iron out some of the wrinkles in a new feature. They introduce sapient technology, maybe there's some problems we're not aware of, they're not aware of, but once the game gets out to the mass market, all of a sudden there's some things that need to be adjusted. I think many of us, despite how we feel about the game, would be understanding of that, okay? But when we're talking about a kick meter that is actually based on playing the game, in a time span which we can verify of 4 years to fix, that to me becomes relatively unacceptable. That to me seems like a time where maybe the NFL would step in and say, hey, wait a second. You're not creating a working product. We're beyond quality product. We're beyond market standard product. We're beyond compare it to any other game. The game does not work. The company has been aware. And the gamers, as you can see here, are continuing to show them they need to fix their game. And if you think that this right here, this 4-page forum post at EA Sports, is isolated to 2023, then you're wrong. There's forum posts in 2022, 2021, 2020, 2019. At this point, I feel like one of two things needs to happen. The NFL needs to take a hard look at the lack of quality that is this game and realize that EA Sports is beyond putting out a broken game, but is openly mocking the community by putting out a game that does not function. And number two, allow other companies in the marketplace that can actually provide a viable product to its customers. If you are going to sit here in the media and chastise YouTube for them dropping the ball with Sunday Ticket because they had a temporary outage that they worked diligently to fix, then you better also be sure to talk about EA Sports and their inability to actually get a kick meter working in a game for 4 years when there's been just as vocal complaints about getting it fixed and probably more people making detailed reports as to what EA can do to make sure it never happens again, which is exactly what needs to happen with NFL exclusivity in video games. It never needs to happen again. Love to know your thoughts on this. Appreciate you watching it. Hope you share it, because honestly, all it's going to take is one person in the NFL headquarters to see a video like this, probably not fully aware of how broken the game is, and say, you know what, it's time to give a call down to EA Sports and ask them, you really have a broken kick meter in your game for 4 years, Clint? And then they're going to have to sit there and say, yes. Yes, we do. And we don't know how to fix it. And I hope at that point, the NFL says, well, enjoy your last year of NFL exclusivity in gaming because you're not capable of making a product. Appreciate you watching this video. And you know, when EA Sports can't even get a kick meter right, there is no way that I will not be back in the week with more commentary.